What? Put that thing away, sir. Just standing there with this Praxic blade out. Sidle up.
You and Arnor make a pretty good fire team,
So
hero.
fucking.
Even if you did use my face as a barricade. And now that we got that Imperium disc in hand, we're gonna need more than one hard-headed Praxic to decrypt it. We're gonna need the local crime syndicates. I've got some irons in the fire with Spider for an intro. Fellow miscreants like that only respect two things: money and blood. We'll get you set up on building a reputation for yourself out here on Tharsis, gaining leverage on the local miscreants. But as the 9 weapon, there's something you gotta know first. I know I sold you on this job as a scam on the Imperium, but you heard on that ship what I've known all along. The 9 are backing the Imperium at the top. They surprised me with that Junior Dredger, but they're pulling his strings too. I've had the same nightmare since Kepler. A vision that runs and smells and tastes on repeat every time I close my eyes. In my heart, I know the threat. If I don't do it, they hurt her. Back on that ship.
Did you skip a cutscene?
Bale knew me as a dredgen. Heard stories of the sad old days and wanted a close-up look. Thought that was all there was to connect us. But there's more. A couple months ago, I had this vision. Didn't know if I was cracking up or what. Because when I came to, I tasted granite and battery acid. And I knew it came from the 9. Today, that same voice spoke through Bale. Never gonna get that taste out of my mouth. Just listen before you judge, all right? They told me.
Attend my exegesis. Eschaton is coming. I am informing you of your path because futurity dictates now is when you are informed. Little mannequin of flesh and fear, not made to see your end. The outer perspective widens. We know your binary option. We know the 0 you choose. You will relinquish your insupportable burden and know peace. Join the Shadow. Raise his tools against what wronged you. Banish the light. Save yourself from forever. Blinded, small thing. Freedom lives in the foreordained. One heart within your body, one without. Chains that bind your fate. Break them. Be free. Or the maze door opens needlessly to deep, grieved death.
That looks sick. Are they gonna go so into Star Wars that we're going up against a planet killer again? They use that on the Traveler. The Drifter is certain that the 9 are involved with the Baron Imperium controlling them through Bale. They've shown him a new vision, which he is about to share with you. See if you can gain entry to the deeper cantina and speak with the bouncer outside of the Piker hangout. Piker bouncer visit. Shall we? Piker guard last before you can even ask to enter. Absolutely not. Go away. This one in. Speak with honor.
Welcome to the new Mars. While the Vanguard was off fighting the good fight, the Syndicates took over. Now the only law on Tharsis is the gun on your hip and the light in your hands. You'll do well here. I don't relish doing business with these leeches, but we need to find out what the Dredgen are after. The only way to do that is by wading into the pond with the scum. Like the Syndicates, and your sleazy friend Drifter. Keep the Syndicates in your gun sights, and take out their operatives across the system when you can. The more leverage we gain over them, the sooner we'll uncover the Dredgen's long-term plans.
Sure. Honor would like our help discovering that the newly emerged Dredgen Bale is up to alongside his crime syndicates of Mars. Start by assisting her in targeting syndicate operatives across the list. Speak with the Drifter's Ghost. Drifter's Ghost makes a beeline towards you, peppering you with wild, rapid-fire beeps from her modular armor. Shakes her shell back and forth as she seems to realize you don't understand. The Drifter might know how you can help. Been analyzing Imperium tech. There's an energy signature in might be anti-light nature. And my ghost Blue picks today to go rebel on me. Thought I'd been behaving lately, too. Do her the solid, yeah? She's never asked me for this. Nab some kit bash parts around Tharsis.
Hey there, hero. I'm leaving a few breadcrumbs for you, just in case things go sideways. I know what it looks like, dragging the crew into a knot behind Zavala's back. But you saw that vision the Nine sent me. It ain't just another bad dream. They were vague as usual, but...
Oh, it's another Guardian. Like an NPC Guardian.
Straight up. And you know how that sits with me. I can't change fate. Better to lean into it. That's what I learned on Kepler. So if I have to make some desperate moves out there, just know it's for a good reason. And I never meant to hurt any of you. Who's the hero now, Hotshot?
You search the Tharsis merchant stalls for paracausal scrap. Matching Drifter's specifications, the armors carry a collection of bleeding-edge personal protection and high-tech. You discover a few discarded parts, remnants of larger Golden Age relics long disassembly. You hear Drifter cackle over comms. One more place to check. Heard there's a ghost colony. Why does it say one more place you can check? And then it gives me two. Welcome to the Commune, Guardian. Burleigh is at your service. I teamed up with a couple solid ghosts such as myself to carve space out here. We all pitch in, get some parts you can use. Drifter's Ghost is a pro with her voice back online. Should get you out of whatever trouble you're in. Anyway, we gotta go back to searching. Insufficient credits steal the ghost parts. Reach out to Spider for assistance. Why is he here? He's fucking everywhere, man. If you can shoot, loot, and steal.
What does my guardian need?
And he doesn't have a new voice line. Spider chortles low and gleefully as you approach. I've always liked Drifter's Ghost. She's the best thing about him. If she's finally looking to get her voice back, I'd be glad to help for a small favor. Of course. He gestures towards the dark corners of the den. My transport crews have failed me. I sent them into the lawless frontier to bring back hard-won contraband. If you'll venture out there, find my crew, and more importantly, my contraband. I'll make sure you obtain the ghost parts you need. Complete mission, welcome to the frontier.
What is your earthly?
What? It says we can't do it together. There are too many players for this activity. Please choose a different activity. play it separately? That's fucking cringe.
Guardian, this is Honor. Don't respond. This is a one-way channel. Low profile, no bleed. Drifter might actually have a plan. The Imperium is scrambling, cauterizing loose ends on Mars and Venus. The data he stole has a secret that they don't want getting out. It's stored on his ghost, Blue. But it'll take time to decrypt, and tools we don't have. And it's worse. She can't speak. Spider wants to help us. He's willing to give us the ghost parts we need to repair Blue. But he wants us to track a lost courier of his in the lawless frontier in return. Convince Spider that you'll play his game.
I know how. If there's one thing I know how to do is convince a man to do what I need him to do.
My dear Guardian, I need you. Multiple syndicates are in conflict out here in the Expanse, killing for territory and resources. Very profitable disorder. Hazards come with the spoils, of course. I've lost contact with one of my salvage crews. If you'll track the flare, locate what that crew was carrying, I'll make sure you have the parts to help Drifter's ghost. Apologies for the landing. Your Guardian regeneration is blocked out here on the Tharsis frontier. The Imperium's doing via their beacon tech after you escaped their flagship.
On the lawless frontier, your health recovery is disabled and you have significantly greater health and shields. Keep an eye out for healing orbs. Renegade abilities are powerful, limited use abilities that can be deployed tactically to change the course of battle. Use Revitalize to recover some health.
Not an exaggeration. The syndicates are the real powers here, carving up territory on the frontier.
Well, look at this little Vex has a cape on.
Don't worry about taking a few of them apart. If anything, they'll be impressed with your gunplay. Only way to get respect out here.
No signs of my salvage kindle. Looks like the Totality Division wants to know if you have anything to do with the ruckus out here. They're a Baron Imperium unit. Closest thing to law enforcement in Tarsus. Word on the street is they're in business for themselves. Just another syndicate wearing Imperium bloomers. I've taken the liberty of installing a robust assault response aboard your junction. For any occasion that requires salvation from on high, but it's a war zone at the expense of millions. I marked an extraction point on your tracker. Do as my salvage kit did, and signal with an exfiltration plan.
Damn, I suck.
Don't worry, I won't fail you like my crew failed me. Just keep that salvage safe.
I'm pulling records on the Baron's Imperium. They must have powerful resources to have total control over Mars and Venus.
Damn, I suck.
Vanguard's helm. We'll need assets wherever
I
we
can fire a gun.
Good work, Guardian.
Hell yeah. That was kind of fun. I gotta shoot a big special.
By all 7 stars, the expanse is flooded with transmissions. Drifter's ghost has relied on Bale. Totality Division has spotted the false weapon, and Dredgen Hope's flock endorses. Lord Bale, unleash me. I long to show them what an Eclipse-powered cuirass can do. Leave that to 6 and Nightfall Station. I need you overseeing the station's completion. Deploy your legions. Sounds like the Imperium's looking for you. Oh, the intimate conversations you slither into out here. What can a simple operator like
Spider
me
leans
a
back
hero
and guffaws
of the
into the
Vanguard?
air. You enraged all 3 major syndicates in a single infiltration of the lawless frontier. Well done, Renegade. Your reward: a few ontological materials Drifter's ghost will need. Kit bash her with these and she'll be as good as new. New step. Visit Drifter's ghost. Okay. That was it?
You may come.
Sidle up.
Did it work?
Doorknob! You lousy, awful, stupid, waste of life, bottom-feeding leech!
Hello,
She's from Brooklyn.
Are you disloyal, coin-flipping, ghost-ditching, scraggly beard two-timer? If you had a mom, she wouldn't call you! Oh, and the only time you're sincere is when you ask him for money! And your headband makes you look like a line cook!
Guardian, thank you for fixing my ghost. This is Blue. Named her because of that sunny personality.
Fight me! I need to talk to the Guardian. With my voice. That was him. Drifter and I have a complicated relationship. Scratch that, it's not complicated. He's a flake. No, worse than a flake. He's a scoundrel. That data he stole wasn't any old data. It was plans for a super weapon.
I fucking
Nightfall Station.
knew it was another planet
No idea
killer.
on its payload.
Hell yeah.
Drifter's sure the Imperium's connected to the Nine. And I think he's right. This tech, it's impossible. And that vision he showed you, it has him shook. Me too. Now he's shut away from me, from Ido, from Arno, which I get. And Eris. One person he let in. Watch him. I gave up my voice to save the Drifter once. I'm through keeping my mouth shut.
Years ago, my ghost lost her voice when I got us into an ice-cold situation in one of the Cabal's Emperor's Athenian worlds. A couple other lights didn't make it out, but thanks to her, I did. Hand to my heart, I regret it. And I thought she and I were making progress, especially after Kepler. She's clearly holding some grudges, but thanks for helping her just the same. Now let's see what we can do to take this fight to the Imperium. Listen to the recording.
Hope you're listening, hero. Like I said, I might have to make a few radical moves coming up. It's gonna rock the fire team. Blue won't like it. They'll all think I'm running again. Not this time. When I was imprisoned on that Imperium ship, I learned Bale was a dredgen, a fanatic, all about yours dogma. He's a light bearer, playing with forces he can't hope to control. I used to be Dredgen Hope. I left that life behind a long time ago. Bale wants me to come back to it. They're forcing my hand. I'm gonna give Bale and his Nine exactly what they want. Submit to them. I don't know what the Nine want me to do over there. Still figuring that out. But I know I have to go. for the city. For Eris. So for now, let's keep this between us. I'll see you on the other side.
How you doing, sir?
Here for a favor.
Spider hunches towards you eagerly. You're in luck. The Pikers have agreed to a deal for a splicer shank under the condition that you go and help them with a little side project first. Go make your introduction with Relix and see how you might be of service. They don't give their trust away lightly, but when Relix respects you and your code, perhaps we can manipulate them. Spider snickers lightly to himself. Big dude.
Lucky you. My dregs can take you in an arm wrestling contest with their stumps. This here's Piker territory. We're better splicers than the Vex. Better mechanics than the Totality. We'll welcome anybody. Caster, classer, no issue. Prove we can trust you and what's ours is yours.
Relix leans in.
And a little shank told me you can use a splicer, but the Imperium's on our backs. They're building a weapon, big, bad for business, and your disc might be related, so I tell you what. Our best splicer, barring me, hasn't turned up today. Find Vix's, make sure he's alright, he'll sort you out.
Look at this little guy. He's got a big iron on his hip. My goodness. Dangerous to walk alone with the Totality division around. Vix's displays empty hands with a scowl. He's been attacked. Took keycard cash. Cracked rebreather. Will do as Relix asks, but revenge makes work sweeter, yes? One cash tracker still on Mars, likely with Totality. One on Venus now, likely sold for contraband. Get them back, and Vixis is your helpful friend. To show preemptive appreciation, Falcon is yours. Speak with the mechanic. Advise caution on your surveys. Imperium preparing strange weapon. Deorix flags you down with the wave of a data pad. You're the guardian Vixis has been talking to. Well, I guess if you're helping him out, you're alright for a light bearer. She says. Oh, it's a girl. Cringe. You ever ride a Pike? A Falcon's like that, but more. I can list every component we use in them and where we get them, but I don't want to keep you when you've got Imperium goons to squash. Remember, if you're not scared, you're about to crash. You're not going fast enough. Oh. Whap whap. The video up top is the video YouTube recommends, and the video on the bottom is a video that I recommend you watch. Make sure to pick your poison after you subscribe, of course. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.